So hello guys, I am doing a bit of a motorcycle rebuild. I'm going to make a cafe racer out of two old Suzuki gs550 katanas, which are these types of bikes. This one is well without a saddle and a how you call it, gas tank right now, because I am dismantling this one because this is the frame I'm going to be using, because on that one right there somebody had an accident with it and the frame got twisted, so I'm going to grab all the good parts basically and put them on this bike. Right now I'm working on dismantling the engine, because this engine also got a bit of a hole right there which it leaks oil out of, and the other engine is basically perfect, so I'm just going to use that one. Anyhow, yeah, it's gonna be cafe racer. Gotta make a seat on the back eventually. Gotta do some paint jobs here and there. Gonna make an exhaust. Everything you will see in a couple of videos, I guess. I'm just going to continue working on on removing the engine, and you'll see that. Entire engine loose now. All the engine bolts are off, the chain is off, clutch cable is off, everything is pretty much ready to go. But I got two things I gotta do right now. First of all is put on some proper footwear, because I don't want an engine that having dropping on my foot. And the second is that this thing is like ridiculously heavy, and I have no clue how I'm gonna get this thing out of here on my own, because it's like really fucking heavy, and I'm gonna like lift it up above these holes here, and then I gotta somehow slide it off to the side. So yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm putting on some proper shoes. So I've got my boots on, and now I'm going to figure out something to get this engine out of here. So I was thinking maybe putting like a ratchet strap. Well, no, that's not gonna work. I was thinking maybe putting a ratchet strap somewhere down here, maybe below it, and then just ratcheting it just up a bit, and then hopefully being able to slide it out. Or I'm just gonna have to go like full manpower or something. I'm not that sure yet. Anyhow, I'll figure it out. So basically what I did is I took off the carbies, I took off the air filter box and stuff, just to give me a little more space. I also took off the engine mount brackets, which you could see lying there. So basically how it's designed is it's supposed to just slide out this side, because on the other side, like the bottom bracket, you can't screw off. So you're just kind of supposed to slide it out like this. And yeah, I'm just gonna try it on my own with a bit of manpower, and hopefully I don't drop it and break anything. So yeah, let's see how it goes. looks like I forgot to take off the you call it an isn't it odometer? I know the speedometer about 40 RPMs anyway, and I think I can just. Oh yeah, it's a really small. Let me just. Brackets broke. Just try pliers now. Try some other pliers. We should be just able to unscrew it like this. Should just go right. The engine is actually a lot lighter than I expected, so that's nice. So I should be able to just remove it on my own just fine. Really. I can get this little thing unscrewed. Yeah, so I've just put some bits of wood down so I don't ruin the underside of the engine too badly. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's a lot easier. You should have done this way earlier. Screwing it right here saves me a bit of time, really. I'll put my door back on. Just get it all down in the right position. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing out of here. Well, that was the cable that just broke. I just hope we don't need that anymore. Here's the guy. Just grab on that. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's out. Nice. So we got the engine out. It's right over there. Basically what I'm gonna do with it is I'm just going to put it like right over there where the little moped frame is, just on the bits of wood with a piece of tarp over it so it doesn't rain full of water or anything. I think I'll shove the carbies back in it because I really don't have the space to store them anywhere else in my really small shed. Then I gotta figure out what I'm going to do next on the bike. The car. So what I'm thinking about doing is just getting rid of the rear fender and lights, because I won't be using any of that because it's gonna be a cafe racer. So I'm just gonna make like a little hoop, just gonna weld on there. My welder should come in somewhere in the next couple of days because I ordered a little welder. I'm really excited for it, but it's taken me way too long. I'm getting a little pissed off because it's already taken about a week for delivery, and normally they are here in about like 2 days or something. So yeah, that's annoying, but it'll get here, and we're not starting on the welding anytime soon anyways. So I'm not going to use this fork because I don't know if you can see it, but let me try and show you that this fork thing, I don't know how you call it, shock is bent because this is the fork he had an accident with, we already replaced on this bike, and the other fork on that bike is straight, but it has a bit of rust like on these bits, not low enough for the seals to get busted or anything. But that should be no problem really. We're just sanding it down and just, you know, making it look nice again. These are also not the brakes I'm gonna use. The brakes on those are way nicer. I definitely don't want them red, I want them like grayish, which is the back brake on that bike. But I'm just gonna paint a lot of stuff, so that's really no big problem. But the overall discs are in better shape than this one. Anyhow, yeah, the fork. I think you should be able... yeah, you can... holy shit, that's really bad. You can definitely see that it's really bent, because... wait, let me just grab something that's actually straight and hold it somewhat next to it. Let me see if you can actually... yeah, like this. If you can see, the thing I have in my hand right now, it's straight, and the fork is really bent. So yeah, that's basically useless. I was thinking about maybe trying to bend it straight with an hydraulic press, but really that seems just like a bit too much of an hassle, because I can just grab that one and like buff it up a bit and it'll be fine. Next to that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna take off the lights and stuff, and yeah, I'll see from there, I guess. First of all, I'm gonna put the engine outside. So we took off the rear fender. As you can see, a little pain in the ass because the rear light is mounted in such a way that you can't actually really take it off, so I had to cut some wires. No biggie, I'm not gonna use it anyway. Anyhow, yeah, I just put on the tank and the saddle just to save some shed in my room in my shed for storage. And I got the engine, as you can see, right out there under a bit of tar. Put the exhaust lying on top of it. That is just once again for storage purposes, and I'm gonna try and sell that engine, and yeah, I just hope it sells really. And the exhaust, I'm going to use the headers basically for the exhaust I'm gonna make, so that just saves a lot of work with welding and cutting and a lot of pipe. So yeah, I'm just gonna use that for that, and the other bit I'll throw in a scrap pile or something. So yeah, I'll close up for today and come back some other day when I know what I'm gonna do next, because I'm not quite sure. I think maybe swapping the forks. Yeah, I don't know, I'll see. See you all next time. So I figured out what I'm gonna do next, and it's gonna be taking out this bike's engine and just setting it next to the other one. So I have both bikes without the engine, they're nice and light, can move them around easily. And when I've done that, I'm going to swap out the front forks and clean up the rusty straight ones a bit. And after that I'm not sure yet. Anyhow, just gonna get started on the engine, same thing as last time. Tape the carbs, take off the exhaust, loosen all the engine mounts, take the chain, put it out. Should be really easy. Just gonna do a little time lapse and you'll just see me do it. So I took off the exhaust, and I just want to hear how this thing runs without an exhaust. I just want to hear how it sounds, because with an exhaust always sounds really cool. So it's probably going to be immensely loud. So to get basically to have it run, the bike needs to have a battery on it. So I just hooked up a battery real quick here and put on the gas tank with gas in it, and I can just basically use a screwdriver to start it with the starting engine, and then it just fires up real quick, so you can hear it run without an exhaust, and I can. And I'm going to find a place to put down my phone real quick, so maybe you can see some flames coming out of it. Okay. something to make sure, yeah, you can see it. Gotta chill it a little. Kind of, you know, when it's cold, you gotta. So that was the e-bike without an exhaust. It was really, really cool and really, really loud. Put up a little ventilator just for the fumes and shit. And I'm just gonna keep on dismounting the engine. I already showed you earlier in the video, you know, where all the mounts are and how I gotta take it out and what I gotta do. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, and I'll come back when that's done. So the engine is out, finally. Yeah, here you can see a nice empty frame. I put the engine, can you see it? Just basically right next to the other engine under the bit of tarp. Put the exhaust next to it. It's kind of getting really late. It's like 11 in the evening already. So I think I'll just do the front fork removal and then buffing up tomorrow or something. I don't know. I'm getting a couple free days in this week, so I'll just do that sometime that week, and yeah, I'll go from there.